All right, guys, what's happening? Friday, we got the weekend coming up. Markets will be open again tomorrow or Sunday. But we're going to do a little bit of trading today. Here, we're on Bitcoin, 105. Took a dip between the 20, the 50, the 100, but we're still over. Here's the here's the thing, right? We're still above the 200 EMA, which is good. Right, price really has to fall quite low. Um, for Bitcoin to kind of come down here, but 105 is kind of iffy. Now, what is this telling us right now? Obviously, even within the last 2 weeks, that we are in a bear. Uh, yeah. So let's take a look. All right, you see everything, right? So we're in a bear movement here. Sorry, I didn't get to share it with you guys, but yeah. So right here, we're in a bear movement within the last couple of weeks. So what does that tell us right now? We have a confirmation here. We even have a strike here that is continuing. So that 4 days, and it's getting that momentum's getting bigger and bigger, even though we have a little bit of a rejection wick popping off right here. But that tells us that we probably want to go with the current market trend. If you're trading longer than the daily, let's just say you're holding even for the week, right? So some strategies kind of put in that, okay, Monday opens up, and you're going to close your trades on a Friday, which is actually pretty good. You could really make some good cash there if you can kind of calm down. So if you do it that way, and you try to and you put your stop losses and your take profits, especially your stop losses, you could make some pretty good coin, right? Within that side of things. So if you're trading on Bybit, Binance, Kraken, whatever. That's a good little strategy to have where you just like enter a trade, especially if you can kind of catch that swing coming in. You have your confirmations popping up. Very good. All right. So if you can kind of do all of that and time it, that's a good trading strategy. You can kind of come up. It's pretty safe. It's conservative. Very, very easy to do it that way, especially with candlestick trading. It's fantastic. And we're going to get off into that a little bit too. So uh, for example, you can kind of see here where it kind of came up, but if you had like that 3 or 4 days, what we're talking about, where you came down here and it would have closed. If you had like alerts set up, beautiful, absolutely beautiful, right? Anyways, okay, so that's you're looking at TradingView. I just wanted to look here and then also use the RSI here. Uh, 52, yeah, 52 on that moving average. uh, 52 on the moving average, 33. Probably going to see some rebound coming up. Let's take a look at what pocket options, since we like to trade pocket options, right? Bitcoin, we don't have any markers there. You see what I mean? Like I didn't even look at it. That's exactly that move up. So that kind of bouncing off of that. Just by looking here. Hmm. This could be a bit of a tricky one. So going with the trend here, you can see that we have coming here, it broke above, kind of changing the trend, but it's down, coming up. So more than likely, what do we got? It broke it here, but it seems like it's going back down and it's coming back up. So we do have higher lows, but we have this rejection. I think it's going to continue to rise for a little bit. So let's go ahead, and we don't really have a clear trend right now. Nothing. This swing high is going to tell us as it's coming down. It's going to tell us either we're continuing an uptrend, a very, very volatile uptrend, or what. But so we're not going to have that, but what we will have are some horizontal lines, which is our support and resistance taking place. That's actually really good. Here, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moment. So that's a good level of support. Resistance is going to be here as well. Pretty strong. I don't like to use, and I'm not going to make a whole lot of lines. I just hate that because it clouds everything up very strong. Here's another one. Again, we did it. We're going to see some push about right here and potentially this level here. So we'll put another one and then yellow, and that's it. We don't want any more than that just because it gets dirty and you get confused, but just to kind of sketch this last movement here. Yeah, this is like just for a couple of hours ago, so we kind of want to check that out. All right, there's our lines. We don't want more than that because it gets very ugly, and when you have a whole lot of mess, like it's if you go within like if you're trading on the minute time frame, if you have so many different lines and stuff, it gets very, very messy, and you just need within like the last hour, really. More than that, it doesn't even matter at that point. One last thing, let's take a look because here, Bitcoin. I mean, we're not even gonna make a whole lot of money. We're about 17%, but I just want to cover it just because it. Oh, we need a little bit of a challenge, right? Let's go to the 5 minute chart. Let's see what the 5 minutes. And there's our clear line. Kind of. Okay, we'll go to the 1 hour. Moving into a range in the 1 hour. Mm-hmm. Down, 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 down. Moving into a range. And that's kind of it. Let's take a look at the 4 hours. And it's getting rejected with about right here. So we could probably go up. That gives us enough information. But I need a trend line. Put it on the body just because it's more solidified. It's where it actually closed. Anything else, it just doesn't matter. If you put it on the wick, like yeah, we know that the wicks are a window, but put it on the body. A professor had explained that before to me, and you don't want this one just because it broke above it, and not this one. But raise some good points. At least it crosses through it. And there we go. All right, let's jump back down to the 1 minute time frame. Wait. I want to color that different because we're in a different time frame. Okay, probably gonna lose some money. But we'll see. Rejection, rejection, rejection. We could write it up. Yeah. Test and see what's gonna happen. Everything got screwed up. Close that out. And we're going to reboot here. There we go. And there's that rejection. Huge rejection. 3 minutes on that. Go full screen. Okay. I think 3 minutes is pretty good. Let's see, $500. Play with a couple of $100. Well, a couple of $100 here too as well. Pretty solid point of getting rejected. I'm trying to learn, see what the candle's going to do, this volatility. Not in a big hurry. We're also not trying to make a huge amount of cash either. There we go. As we thought it would. What's going on, Vipsa? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. And probably going to continue. We'll double up on that. And roll it over. Mm-hmm. Guys, if you're just joining, welcome. We could have gotten this time off just a little bit. It's hard to catch because the time's jumping up and down from here. So you can kind of see it's like frozen and I can't catch. Maybe it's my internet. Let me take it off. I can't read that too well. Hmm, lost a little bit. Okay. We're not going to cry over it. Because it's this range area, it's horrible to trade in. Horrible. But, like I said, we'll lose a little bit. Hmm. And what that tells us is because it's here, we want to go for a longer time range. 5 minutes is maximum where we can go on the 1 minute time chart here. Um, we'll do 50. 5 minutes. It could be a long session today, but just don't see it cranking up too much. Mhm. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, gonna get that catch. We want to see this definitely close below the support. And that's going to give us our, there we go, 250. 3 minutes left in. It goes up. Too late to go to double up on that. There we go. And honestly, the 250 up. That wick halfway through. This candle tells me it's going to continue. 250 bucks isn't really much. Some good entry points coming off of that just because this candle is definitely going to close and it's showing us that the bears are actually in power right now. And it's only going to move forward more. Oh, perfect. Another good entry for that. Getting rejected like crazy. We have this wick, this wick, this wick coming up. It's just because it's in that range motion. And we're going to let it sit. Still trying to figure out what's happening. Uh-oh. Now this is not good because now we have a confirmation of higher price that broke above the support. So at this point, let's get some pushback here. And this is where we were looking earlier that range that could go any direction. Why it's dangerous to trade right here, especially. Hmm. Mm-hmm. We have a confirmation above this. It's so volatile. Don't like it at all. But we need to trade something outside. Yep, we lost these. Oh well. We got a few grand to play with. I'm willing to lose about 10 grand today. Okay. Need to wake up. So now we got a new direction that's coming up. Mm, did we get faked out on the 5? It won't let us go on Bitcoin below 1 minute. Okay. And this is the ETF. And we are going to make some changes here. Straight line down. That's what I thought. Okay. Did we get paid? Yeah, this one paid. And it's actually a lot better of price. Yeah. Trade this one a little bit. Better price. Could work with the times a little bit better. And we have a very clear position. Let's do that. We're going to do that. We're going to make some of our money back. Okay, enough of this pissing around. Time to make some cash. Do $500 bets. Bets. It's too much of a range with Bitcoin. I mean, we can kind of like go 5 minutes to the maximum. Say 150. Yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Respects that trend line. Probably we can go 3 minutes and go down from here. It respects it pretty well. Bad idea though, because we can break above it and lose. But that's a little risk right here on this trade because if we have the next candle coming off and that confirms that it's going to respect this trend line, then we can continue going for it as well. See, this is kind of the bad area to go. But 2 minutes, I just think it's going to continue over. Yeah. 20 seconds in. That's where I was right. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. It's gonna get rejected, but maybe we got our time off, but it'll be a little intense. Still gonna bet on it. I just see it getting rejected. Just kind of here, kind of the same. Here as well. 15 seconds, not good, but there we go. Continue, continue. Boom, 3 grand. And we were right. Beautiful. It almost seems like it's jumping up just to make your butt pucker up, like really tight. 930, come on. There we go. Did I lose some? Where did I lose? Ah, Bitcoin, of course. It's not a good pair to trade right now. And when you start to catch that you're losing on some pairs, don't continue. Walk away from it. You're not gonna stay up there. Come on. A little consolidation on the line, so I guess technically, yeah. Mhm. I just think it's gonna get faked out again. Okay. Let's wait and see. A little bit of consolidation above. It could be a trend reversal. Let's go and take a look before we anything else. Kind of, or a bit of a range motion. Yeah, shit. Looks like we're in for the upward move. We could ride that up too. We're gonna shorten the time frame. Let's just wait. 20 seconds in. The candle's going up. We're gonna wait for it to go down just a taste. You're about to see some magic happen over this. Because now we caught what the trend's going to be doing. And guys, if you're seen the live streams before, it's like always working out that way. Bouncing off of that. We got the rejection coming up from up here. All right, guys. So I am live. If I lose, well, you watch it. You get to see me lose. And if you see me win, well, you see me win. So, and all of this is live. It's as we're going, right? So, um, this is not pre-recorded, by the way. So, Simikit, you asked, like, is it pre-recorded? No, this is real. This is right now. Hi, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Um, I'm pretty nervous right now, but we're about to close off for a couple of grand, I think. Yeah, 10,000 is what we're about to close off to. So yeah, Simikit, is that right? Yeah, Simikit. Oh, 5 grand there. 1 second. Let me. We're gonna up. Boom. Yeah, Simikit. No, it's not. It's not pre-recorded. I wish. This is real money. This is me with the high potential losing everything. We got that 1,000 in the bag, and if it dips down, up, up, up. Yes, I wanted that. And here. And if it dips back down, we're going to go up a little bit more too. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take a risk. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Coming up higher. Okay. 7 grand sitting right here. It's a bit risky. 2 minutes. Dips down. I'll enter 1-2 for 2,000. And there. And here. I think it's gonna break above right here at this point. And if you've seen it, like, If you're new here, if you're new here, if you've seen what we did like 2.5 weeks ago, the account was sitting at 100. It was sitting at $23,000. Retook it in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, from 23,000 to, well, when we started this live stream, was 151,000. So we went up above more than 130, 140,000 um, within that short amount of time. So we're big in profit. Yeah, see, now we broke even. Oh yeah. Well, if you know the algorithm very well, of course, well, DM me, and I'll send any kind of links that you need here. So just instant message me. If I don't answer you, just be patient with me. As you can see, uh, for kind of Martingale. What do you mean, Martingale? Like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 7 grand. Yeah, man, I missed my point. Damn it. Okay. Rejection halfway through it. And another good point. We're probably going to take it a bit higher here. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, I use every, so I don't try to stick to one strategy, right? So my key things, and I'm going to let these play out as I'm speaking to you. So my key thing is I like to use candles. I follow trend lines, support and resistance. I kind of stay away from the rest. Everything else. Hang on. Okay. Well, oh, 10 grand. So pretty good there. Sorry. Everything else, when I'm looking at the RSI, it's just to kind of see what the market can do. I don't really like dive straight inside of anything. Just because I think it's a scam half the time. But they can't kind of can give you some tells of like what to expect, but nothing major. Um, I think when you go off into too many like deep-sided strategies, you're so focused on the strategy itself that you forget some of like what's happening in the live in the moment, and that's kind of where it takes place. It's the same thing like throwing so many indicators, throwing so many resistance, support, and like all of that. Man, and it's confusing. At that point, you get like so like they call it information paralysis, and I hate that. And when I first started trading, I was like reading so much stuff. I was trying this strategy, trying that, man, and dude, I pulled my hair out. So, oh hell yeah, all right, 3,600. So that's kind of like what we got. Oh, okay, 3 grand in profit. Oh, very good. I'm gonna crank it up to 3 minutes and up and wait for my strategy. We're gonna move up here. That's it. That push back, but we still nothing major for a while, so we can break through that pretty easy. So that means I can still continue up. You'll see that too. Here in a second. Ah, damn it, I missed it. All right, 160 grand, $9,000 in profit already. Good moment to enter to higher with this 1,000 because we got 3 minutes, we got 3 candles, we got to move it. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit. Just because we are in profit quite a lot. Typically around $10,000 in profit every day that we're doing live streams. Okay, let me take a look what you guys have got here. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's all about mindset, taking emotions out of it, being disciplined. I'm still guilty about putting my emotions inside of it, but it happens. Uh-oh. Are we on the way down? Mm-hmm. Ah, I'm not gonna fall for it. Just give me a moment for better entry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Lie to me. Hmm. Gonna be acting as support right now. Yep, see, right here. You can tell a lot by the candle. Halfway through the candle, it's coming up. And right here to 1,000. Okay. Yeah, back to mindset. It is all about that. I mean, it could either make you or break you, and that's the thing where young traders or brand new traders really get uh, a little discouraged. So they're losing their ass off. Really, they're um, yeah. Here we go. What? Awesome. I knew it. I knew it was lying to me. I told you guys it was like lying to me. It's just giving us a better entry point. Yeah, younger guys when they're or new traders are coming in, they lose a lot because they just don't know that, and they're so excited. They're like, they see this like get rich fast. Like you got Andrew Tate talking about buy a new Bugatti, like they're wanting that, and they're so excited, even just thinking of what they can win. But the moment you stop, oh, there we go, some profit. Okay, 9,000 still in the bag. You can crank it up another 1,000. Let it go down just a little bit. Don't want to enter that just yet. But yeah, they get this like super excited behavior going on, and then they're like just focused on that, of what they can buy and not what they can actually learn. But the moment that they start to make it fun for the process of it, that's when they really start making money. That's when I started trading good, when it just became to be fun, not like, oh my god, I'm losing some money. Like I remember a time where like I had $100 in an account and I lost like $20 on trade. I was like, ah, I'm like pulling my hair out, and that sucks, dude. I mean, and that really does up entry point. Then we got our 1,000 here. There we go. There we go. And pause from what I'm going from here. Higher highs, and even though it's like barely, it's still a higher high. So still in the trajectory up. That's why, like all those lines everywhere else, you can see I'm not going off of those. Yeah, yeah, and like depending on like what your like what your portfolio size is. Like if you have $100 in your account, what I would recommend um to do from there is trade, like if you have $100, make $2 trades, and just a couple. All right, just a couple of $2 trades here and there, and like have an idea of what you want to make in that day, like reasonable. And when you have that, oh man, it's not long enough time. And when you have that, and you're like, okay, like my idea is $10 in a day off my $100 portfolio, right? If you make $10, that's making 10% of your portfolio, which is fantastic. Now let's scale it up and say your portfolio is $100,000, right? 10% of that's 10 grand. So if you think about it, you're living off that in a day or in a week or in a month, right? Like you can live off 10 grand pretty comfortable in a month. So look at like 10% is that golden number for profit, right? So if it's $100 that you have in your portfolio that you can make five $2 trades, $10 in that day, put it up that way. You're not getting emotional. You're not going to be super sad if you lose out on it, and then you are kind of building that kind of discipline, right? You're building that fortitude, and then it's going to be fun. You can kind of like at least have an average of what you're winning, and that's going to help you out big time, like big, big, big time. So that's a key point that I would recommend doing from there. And losing, I would say if your goal is $10, don't risk more than five, right? Um, kind of have that like and that and then like you have $200, then stay to that up until you get to 1,000, right? So when you get to 1,000, now you can double what your trades are, right? Which would be $100 trades, right? And then do it that way, right? And you see too, even here, man, like I still bet $100 trades on here just to kind of like get an idea of what the market is. 2% data to go, like that's cool. Stay to that, man. Like 2% of that's great. If you have $100,000, right? A 2% of that is what? 2 grand? Wait, yeah, 2 grand. Sorry, my brain's not doing math. But you can really make good money, and it to be a fun learning experience for you too. I'm seeing like I'm having fun speaking with you, and we made $10,000, like an easy $10,000, and I'm just kind of like, whoa, it just becomes to be that way. Hello, Dance. Very good to catch you live. Welcome. Don't you do it. Don't be sneaky like that. You see it like creeping down, like right here at this, like, nah, no. This is where it gets okay. Oof. Yep. There we go. Yeah, $2, and that's cool, man. Like, it's not about that. Like, the moment you start to catch that joy and love for trading, it's like anything you do, right? It doesn't matter. Good news. Well, nice to meet you, man. Yeah, anything that you do, like musicians, even, right? They're not really thinking they're going to be rock stars if you watch, like, I don't know, like, I love rock music. So my thing, one moment, I just see a good buy point that I want to enter right here. Um, like a lot of big rock stars that I like to follow, right? They never even really plan to get huge. Like, they just enjoyed, okay, it closed up. Very good. And I'm going to, yeah, we're $15,000 in profit. Uh, so yeah, man. A lot of these guys they weren't planning on it. They just wanted to bank. One moment. I'm just seeing some like prime here, higher highs, higher lows. Don't let that scare you, by the way. So a lot of these guys are like, yeah, we're gonna play bars, we're gonna have fun, bro. They're like drinking, and then like they get picked up by somebody, right? Lincoln Park, they did it too. Like nobody was really planning on becoming like super huge and successful. We were talking about Andrew Tate. Like, look at him, for example. He didn't really plan on getting like as big as he got. Do we have a reversal? We had, no, I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, enjoying that process is key to growth. Let me, bit of a range here. It's working through. That has me scared for these. Mm-hmm. Enter this one too. Still 10 grand. I'm willing to lose it. 27 seconds. I doubt it will shoot up that high, but I do expect these two. There we go. Hmm. Faked me out. Okay, lost some money. Not a big deal. I'm just focusing a little bit. I didn't like losing that. Got distracted. Watch this. Pretty good, man. And excitement coming in from everybody right here. But yeah, see, I told you to watch this where I clicked. Nope, broke even. Okay. Eh, if I go quiet, just kind of focusing right here. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No, wait, what? Oh man, that caught me at the last moment. That sucks. Okay. All right. Have you noticed? Like, all right. Oh man, 16 grand. Oh, okay. What do you guys think? Pretty nervous, right? Uh, by the way, notice this like right here, not so good because now what? Let me just kind of do it. We made profit. I'm not going to be too much in trading, but uh, about right here, high points. Like you can see. How can I explain it? I don't. Sometimes my brain works, and I'm not so good at explaining. Like if you see it like this right here, like that consolidation coming in, that's kind of good either going long or going short. It's just going to go somewhere. What? You see it right now. All right, so the high push move as it's coming up and coming down, when it's doing that, that's where you want like your support and resistance. I see a lot of people and it's like kind of choppy and they're like putting it there. No, like put it where this that really force is coming in it, right? And it's getting stopped at that force. That shows you that strong point. And you have three or four, like three's best. The more of those, the better, like down the time frame. But when you set a consolidation and you have a good solid line of support or resistance, it's going to show you that it's about to be pushed down through there. Now, then the following three candles after that, two or three candles after that, if it closes, like for example, if this candle right here closes below this support level, that's a good point that it's going to continue down. Like it just shows that now, and because everybody else is like, oh, it's going down too. What do you know? What do you see? What right here? And then it's just going to kind of go down. So, if, for example, if I go right here, right for this 1 minute, this candle's probably going to close, and the next candle too within 1.5 minute. Um, it's going to continue going down, and it could test back up, but I'm betting on that. Now, if this candle closed down below it too, because now we have two candles that close below it, it's going to continue forcing more and more and more. So that means that, like, okay, that's my trend now because we were kind of moving in that range, right? So if it continues down further here, now I know where my bias is going to be. So I'm going to probably enter a smaller amount in trades, probably for one or 2 minutes for that. And I got faked out more than likely 20 seconds, probably a retest over that and it's bouncing through. But oh, okay, not a big deal. 500 bucks. 500 bucks. Why is it not a big deal? Because, well, we made 15 grand in this moment. So $500 isn't that much, but that's where we got. So now it's going to go up higher. I lost. How much did that knowledge cost me? $500. Yep. Going up. Hmm. Okay. Now, where are we at on time? Not much of a stop, but right here. Yeah, do you see it? That power right here, and this one where it's kind of crossing in. So right here, that's where it's getting pushed down to. Now, if we go, say, a minute and 20 seconds, just to kind of give you an idea. Well, when I say that, I mean like $500 is not much when you're making like 10 grand in an hour. You know what I mean? Like that's why I say it that way. Look at it as a percentage, right? So, um, and it's not much for the knowledge of knowing what the market's going to do, or at least have that revealed to you, is expensive. Big push down here. I just don't see it going too high. We need to stop and see what's going on. That's what I mean by that. It's just a $20 trade, but bounce down. It could just start going up, but we have this one's going to keep it down. So in the lower half of that. So if we have a support in the left, yeah. That's what I thought. Not enough time. The tail, first part of the candle. First part of the candle on the 1 minute. Never trust that. By the way. Okay. Play with a couple $100 here. Wick down, wick down. Let it go down so we can get a good entry. Too late. And up. Boom. Perfect. All right. I want to see it come down a little bit, at least like halfway through the candle. It's going to continue up because we don't have any wicks or getting rejected. From here, huge power, and this is just not enough momentum. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See, there we go. Another point. Come on, come on. Oh, huge rejection up, but where can we go? Now it's getting nervous. Now it'll make us nervous. 22 seconds. I forgot what trade was that? Why is it giving us like 28%? Today, no. Usually I try to get like 5 grand is like my profit target. Um, Usually I kind of overshoot it, which is always a good thing. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Very good. And yeah, probably going to continue going up. Now, you see, like that $500, that mistake, like where was that mistake? Right. So I had two things ready to happen, and I'll explain it. We broke below the support level, and either one, okay, that $500 trade, and that's why man, I'm always bitching about waiting for confirmation. Now, I jumped the gun. That was my confirmation, was this one right here, but that wick tricked me out. So I should have waited for that second candle to close below it. That's what I should have done. Didn't do it. But either way, okay, if that $500 was like, okay, it can continue going down, then I win the $500, right? It works up, and I show that it's going to continue, especially like for 2/3 of the time frame going down. All right, enter it again. Um, it reversed on me, strong. Then we had a confirmation coming in, and um, that's where we can kind of move it in, right? Move in and continue to making, and I made that back. I made that $500 back. Yeah, 28% isn't. Honestly, it's horrible. It's better than what Bitcoin did, and we lost money on Bitcoin. It's just too volatile right now. Don't trade it. Um, but yeah, higher highs, gonna continue going up, and you'll see it. I mean, like some of the stuff's so obvious, like higher highs. When you go to the basics and the foundations, of everything, then like that stuff, that's what I follow. You don't see me pulling out Fibonacci's. Like, no way. Like I'm not doing that because it's just so much of a headache and I'm so focused on what that's doing. Like, oh, the golden, like they could feed you all that all you want. You need to see what the market's doing right now, live as it's moving and trading on the 1 minute time frame, which I don't recommend for any new beginner. Like at all. Like at all. Like stay away from it completely, run from it. There's money to be made, but there's also money to be lost, right? So um when you're like, damn, I lost my train of thought. I'm like literally watching candles. I'm like getting mesmerized by it. But as a beginner, stay away from it. But there's a lot, and it will train the hell out of you to like kind of catch what the candles are doing, to kind of quickly like snap onto support and trend reversals and stuff like that. Like when you need to be able to recognize them on a regular chart, kind of slow and take your time and be sure. Like even trade a demo count for a little bit for a while just to kind of like see where like do I have like my trend lines like actually set up normal, or do I have everything like really lined up? And that way you're not actually losing money. But the caveat to that is if you're not losing real money, then you're not training that emotional side of you. Right? You need to like lose money and like sit in depression for a little bit, like shit. All right. That didn't go as good as I wanted. But and having that, like, you know what, it's okay. But don't be like a little baby and like really like dwell on it. Like, okay, like I'll do it again. You know what? I'll pick up an extra shift at IHOP. Like whatever you need to do. And then when you kind of catch it that way, and then you're gonna start getting like on point, and you're training every day, and you're like okay, 5 trades today, 5 trades tomorrow, and you do that for a week, and then you like make an average of what you got for the week. Like okay, this is what I got for the week. This is the average for the month, and then like you can kind of see like okay, I'm 60% winning, 70% winning. That means I'm actually in profit here. Like maybe not a lot, but I'll give you an idea. Like my percentage of that I'm actually winning is like 60%, something like that. Well, it's not crazy, 60, 70% sometimes. But it looked like we grew this account huge. Today we started at 151,000. It's 167 now. Like literally 16 grand. So like you can't like look at it like so sensitive. You know what I mean? Like put on your turtle skin a little bit, like and have it that way. It's like, like when I was a kid, my grandpa told me, he's like, life's gonna kick you, but you gotta like grab life by the balls and stand up and take control. That's literally like it. Like, okay, I lost the money. Now what I'm gonna do? Last week, if you guys were watching, I lost. Oh man, how much did I lose? 15 grand, and it sucked. Like 15 grand, it really sucked. The next day, we caught back. We got that back, and then like we started pumping, and then like 2 or 3 days later after that, it was another $20,000 of profit during that day. So that was like a huge like turnaround. Now, if I would have just sat and cried about it, like I would have been focusing on my feelings and not what the market's doing. So just a little bit of advice. Let's see. You trade demo and you're good at it. Perfect. Perfect. Um, Look at what your stats are. Focus on your stats a little bit, and then move on to a real account. Or maybe you have a real account. I don't know. You gotta like give me more info, right? So, uh, no, it takes time to get doing. Yeah, 28 sucks, dude. Didn't when we start? Let me go back here. 92%. They kind of cut me off. 92. Yeah, you can kind of see it like 92, 92. Ah, I know why they cut me off. No? Yeah, they cut me off. Yeah, 28 was my max here. They cut me off at 92, like at this point. All right. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna cry about it. But yeah, you get the point. Yeah, 15 grand. You blew your real account gambling it? Like, what do you mean gambling? Like actual gamble or just like making risky trades? We're just gonna bounce off this. Yeah, I know. But just because we kind of have an idea of what the market's doing, that's why. But it's still good. I mean, like, what, 28%? I mean, like, okay, it's too low, but 'cause I'm speaking to you guys too and just kind of like playing at this point. Going against your plans, yeah. Like, what do you mean by your plans? Like, going against your strategy? So you're risking it, is like really what you're telling me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're like making risky trades, it's always the worst you can do, and that's like, and then that's really what's going to push your emotions inside of everything. No, I wouldn't really call it gambling. It's just you're being like, unreasonable. And that's, man, everybody, dude, this is unreasonable. Like what you're seeing now is really unreasonable. See, what's gonna happen? It's probably gonna close above this, and then the next green candle will come in, but you're gonna see some pushback right here too, just because you see like how all that's building in, getting rejection, all this wicks. If this closes above it, this is gonna be a good point to kind of like highlight when this candle closes above it too. And look at that, you can continue going down because now we have higher lows. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like you're looking for the profit, not so much just like the fun of it. Like, look for the fun inside of it. Like, not just like what you can take back. Get some experience from it. Oh, see? Well, lost some money. Oh, broke even. Okay, cool. All right, another market. Let's go to currencies. How about 87? How about that? All right. And here, broke out of that range. Key point. Ooh, So where we are, it's going to get pushed. Probably going to get rejected and go down. Yeah. See, winning here and here. Don't want a whole lot of stuff. Just kind of keeping my eye on that. But I'll put it one like yellow. About right there. Sitting on top, make it yellow. And snap over. It's going to continue high. Ah, I went against the market. Damn it. Why do you guys not tell me? Daily. Oh, 5 minute. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll move those. Done trading on those, right? Yeah. It's going to go down. It's going to get rejected. But just wondering if I have enough time. Ah, it's the 5 minute. Ah, again. Roll that over it. Forgive me, I hope me smoking my vape doesn't bother you guys. Mhm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like freezing up on me for some reason. We can't catch of like what the volume's doing. Mm. Okay, so it's confirmed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see, 87. We're gonna see this push down. Where are we? Ah, damn it. We're going against the market. Okay. Oh, it's always bad to do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what's gonna do over this first. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Just watching. Yeah. Click candle. Yeah. Now we got an idea. But I wish it would stop freezing on me. Because this is starting to piss me off. It's kind of like throwing off my. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, that's why it's doing that. Mm-hmm. What is going on? 'Cause I can't catch what. I don't know if you're seeing it or not, but I couldn't catch. Traded on this line, which bad idea, but we're gonna have this one. Yep. Is this the peak? What is going on with this like stupid deal here? Is it okay? Cool. We don't have enough time. Okay. We lost a good bit of money. Still in profit. I just can't catch like what's going on. Why it's like freezing up. I just there's way more volume that's going on for it to like. We have 4 minutes. So I can't like catch. We're gonna bang on this door a little bit longer. Kind of. I mean, not like I'm not gonna take it out, but it's, it, that's respond to you, Maury. To be honest, I haven't really tried to take money out. All right. Ah, man, I wanted longer time. Ah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like withdrawing money from the platform. I haven't tried taking any money from the platform. Hmm, couple months, honestly. Only only a couple of months. Like, what do you mean? Like, how did I structure my betting size? I just from what I was willing to lose. Like, even though I didn't stay so structured on choosing my amount. Like, for example, even though I had 20 grand, some days I just traded like $100 just to kind of catch the platform, catch the volume that's going on, and I still do that. So and then also within the limits of what they allowed me to do, right? So um, that was kind of a big thing too. Was like, okay, what do they allow me to trade? And so that was kind of like part of that, right? So just what depending on what the market was doing, how sure I was of entering that trade, that's really how I structured what I'm actually going to place for my uh well for my entry. So 100, 200 there, you see 200s here, 1,000. So it depends on like again what you're really comfortable with. It goes down just a taste. Yeah. No, did I put okay. I did right. Huge rejections coming down, but that means also the selling power is coming in. So we'll see that from here. You're welcome, Max. I think after this, I'm going to call it quits, depending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break almost even. Yeah, you're going to see it start coming down probably just a little bit. No. Okay. So we're going to break above it probably at this point now. And uh, so, nope. Okay, we're not. It's going to get rejected and come back down. Yeah, almost 2 hours. Hmm. You guys, because you're speaking to me, I'll speak. I'll speak to you all night. Hmm. 7 grand. Mm. Wait, what? I'm a little curious to why it was like. I don't know why it did that, but okay. You guys seen it? Like, put it up way up there, did it not? Or is that just like me tripping? One more. This will be the last one. Still $8,000 in profit. And from where we did get up high, well, what, lost five, which what I told you I was comfortable losing. So still, broke even 60. Yeah. Uh, See, it's weird. I need to check my internet connection. Okay, it's gonna go down more. But okay. Either way, $9,000 in profits, almost 10 total for the end of the day. Thank you for watching. We'll meet again on Monday and do some trading there a little bit earlier, of course. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free message me. Let me know. Until then, guys, happy trading. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you next time. Thanks, guys.